yesterday, and I shan't today. Snow can't stop me. He rushed into a tunnel thinking how clever he was, but there was trouble ahead. Cinders and ashes, said Thomas. Autumn had come to the island of Sodor.
Thomas, Terence and the Snow is the 13th episode of season 1 of Thomas and Friends. It opens with Thomas passing a field where a tractor is plowing. Later, when he stops at a signal, he sees the tractor close by. The tractor introduces himself as Terence, and Thomas comments on his caterpillar wheels, saying that they are ugly. Terence, a little bit offended, though we don't see it, says that his caterpillars aren't ugly and that he can go anywhere. Thomas, who is a tank engine, remarks that he likes his rails, and also when the snow came, he remarks that it saw stuff and it won't stop him. And we also see for the very first time Thomas's snowplow, and we also learn that he hates wearing it, even though it is required for engines to wear snowplows during winter. Thomas gets so angry that he damaged the snowplow, and his driver is very cross with him. The next day, when Thomas is puffing out of the shed, he sees that the workmen are still working on his snowplow. Of course, he's happy and puffs away. Though Annie and Clarabelle are rather worried, and they have a very good reason to be. We get some nice scenes of the Knapford covered in snow, and I also wonder what they used for snow back in the 80s. Thomas says that he didn't need the snowplow, and then he puffs into a tunnel. But unknown to him, a heavy fall or an avalanche had made some loose snow fall down on the line, and of course Thomas runs right into it. He tries to reverse, but it is too slippery for him. And of course everyone tries to dig him out, but they only make things worse. And Thomas begins to worry about staying there for the rest of his life. We also get a cameo of Birdie the Bus, who will be introduced in the next episode, and then we see Terence coming to Thomas's rescue. And he shows Thomas that his caterpillars are really useful. First he pulls away Annie and Clarabelle, and then he goes back for Thomas. But I've wondered how Terence turned around and after he pulled the coaches away. Well, we have seen that Terence can just do a 90-degree turn, and he also pulls Thomas out of the snow. And notice the next shot. Thomas was completely covered up with snow, but all of a sudden half of it has melted on his warm boiler. Thomas is thankful for Terence, and they become firm friends. All in all, this is a 5 out of 5 star episode. I'm Y2J Wire. Thank you for watching.